As parents prepare to get their 5 to 11-year-olds vaccinated, you might be wondering how to talk to children about their upcoming appointment. To discuss this, I'm joined now by Christa van Aswegen, an early childhood lecturer at Griffith University. Welcome to the program. Great to have you along.
Hi, Dad. Thank you.
Tell me, what are you hearing from parents?
Well, parents realise that children are very curious and that even young children are more aware of what's going on in the world than we realise. So I think parents realise they need to explain to children honestly and in an age-appropriate way what they know about the virus and the vaccine.
And what about from the children's perspective? Have you had an opportunity to talk and to connect with children and young people about how they're feeling right now?
They're asking a lot of questions. So I think the important thing is that adults provide a simple explanation of what a virus is by linking it to what they already know. Explain that a cold is a virus, for example. You can say something like, remember that time when you had a nasty cold and you had to stay in bed? Well, that was a virus. Now there's a new virus called coronavirus or COVID-19, and it's making people sick, just like a nasty cold virus. When children understand what's going on, they feel more calm about it, they're less anxious. So also explain to them why they need vaccinations. Again, keep your explanation simple, honest, and age-appropriate. It can be helpful to link vaccines to medicines a child is familiar with by saying something like, vaccines are a medicine that stop us getting sick in the first place or getting very sick. Vaccines help us to stay safe. And when enough people are vaccinated, it stops the virus from spreading. And when it comes to explaining how vaccines work, you can use a simple analogy such as soldiers. Explain to them that our bodies have an immune system that consists of soldiers that fight off viruses, but sometimes our bodies, soldiers, need help fighting off viruses. And vaccines are like a trainer. They go in and they train our soldiers how to fight off the virus before they can attack our immune system. Then when the virus do attack, our soldiers are trained and ready to fight them off, helping us stay healthy.
I love that analogy or that metaphor there. Just going back to the first point that you made about connecting it to lived experience. So if they're pointing out that the children might have had a cold before, how important is it to connect that to experiences they've already had?
It's very important because that's how they understand the world. They have to make those connections. And same with the vaccination day. You have to prepare them for the vaccination day and be honest about what they can expect. They might have had previous vaccinations, which you can link it to, and make sure that they know it's coming before they arrive at the vaccination site. It doesn't have to happen too far ahead of time, but there shouldn't be any surprises when it comes to getting vaccines. Pretending you're heading off to the store when you're taking your child for the vaccination can create last-minute panic. And if you're honest, even if they're scared about it, at least they will know what to expect. And will hopefully realize that it wasn't so bad afterwards.
Honesty and preparation, key there. Christa van Aswegen, thanks so much for joining me this afternoon.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Workers who are close contacts of COVID-19 cases will now be allowed to work if they're symptomatic after the